Hello, this is Jacoby, and this is your Tuesday Spiritual Taco. We're going to look at Matthew chapter 1, 18 through 23. And it says the following. Well, it talks about the following. It talks about the story of the birth of Jesus Christ. It says in there that Joseph was a man of faith. And because he didn't want to, put Mary out, in a sense, this is my version of what's said, he planned to divorce her quietly. But upon the intervention of the angel telling him the plan of God, he changed his mind and decided to stick with Mary because now there's a plan in place. And I want to stick with the verse that talks about Joseph wanting to divorce her quietly. We're just not going to be married. We're going to put this aside and end what's going on. It is so easy for us to understand that our lives are committed to the will of God. Whatever God wants, God gets. This is God's will. We're his vessels. We're surrendering our will, not my will, but thy will be done. And we don't understand that we're not only saying that our lives are that way so God can interact in our lives and make our lives better by going through certain situations, but also that we also are to play a part in other people's stories. And sometimes our part in other people's stories don't make sense to us based upon what we imagine their story to be, what we can piece together about how things are rationally placed, 1 + 1 = 2. But when it's God's plan that needs that you're a part of to make it happen, we have to understand that we are not to put away what God has planned. It was his faithfulness that was highlighted that I think was the best part of this story, because as soon as the angel confirmed, no, this is what's happening, this is what needs to happen so that God's will can be done. Joseph goes, oh, bet, okay, gotcha. Now I'm going to stick with you, Mary, because now I know this is a part of God's will. But oftentimes in our own lives, we don't tend to pray about what is my role in this person's life, because it doesn't seem like I'm doing anything. It doesn't seem like it's profitable, but it is for us. And I know this is a weird type of prayer to pray. God, I pray that wherever I am in the story that you are writing, the promise that you have given to someone in my life, that I play the part that I'm supposed to, that I do not begin to separate or divorce or separate myself from a position that I need to be in so that they can see your glory, so that your plan can be made manifest. And during this Christmas season, during this time of Advent, Advent season, we have to begin to understand that that was a huge part of the narrative. Joseph willing participation in the covering of Mary while God was uncovering his plan, while God was doing his work, while the Messiah was being born. What Mary had to do needed Joseph. And there's someone in your life right now that needs your faithful participation. It is our job to seek God in those times and say, God, I do not want to put away what you have planned. So allow me to faithfully endure or go through or partner with or cover those that I need to so that they may know that you are God. Well, this is Pastor Jacoby. This is your Tuesday Spiritual Taco, and I pray